Welcome my Freckles friends, this is Jamie, and in today's video we are going to finish up the individual solo songs on the Stray Kids Replay album. I apologize for my lighting. It is 8 o'clock at night, but I have not had time or energy. I have been sick the last couple days to film during the day. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it now. I also apologize if you hear anything because there are other people in the house, which there usually aren't when I am filming. I also might be a little quieter than usual because of that, because it's awkward having other people in the house while I am filming, while I'm just talking to a camera. I mean, I'm talking to y'all, but you know, at the moment I'm just talking to a camera. But anyways, today we're going to check out the songs Connected by Chen, Love Untold by Hyunjin, Stars and Raindrops by Seungmin, and then Hug Me by IN. So really excited about these. I did already do the other 4 songs, the other 4 individual songs. I will link that video up in the cards above if you want to go check that out. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're going to start with Chan's Connected. And it looks like this one is all in English as well, similar to Felix's Deepened. So let's go ahead and do it. Alright, got so many questions, you seek information, no need to be desperate, we're just getting started, yeah. Diamond-plated tension, 2 minds, 1 direction, craving the connection, patience, babe. We're pulling at each other like magnets. The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves, they're asking me for attention. Oh, I'm losing it, hey. No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, why do I fall for you? No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, I know that you want me too. No turning back once we're connected. Locked in sight, we're in trouble. A lock and a key making rumbles. I know you want me, don't crumble. Leave it to time, no need to hustle. Meant for each other, no one can stop us. You know that we'll be lasting forever. Feel the fire, it's burning up the danger. You know it shouldn't be, but we're pulling at each other like magnets. The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves, they're asking me for attention. Oh, I'm losing it, hey. No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you, even if I'm a fool. Why do I fall for you? No turning back once we're connected. So, I guess people who are drawn together, I don't know that it sounds like the healthiest of relationships. This right here, this is not the most flattering lighting on me either. This is why I also very much love daylight. Also, I didn't put like any makeup on today other than mascara, so that probably is another reason why I'm not loving the way that I look right now. But anyways, let's talk about what this is about. So this sounds like it's talking about maybe, and from what I'm seeing a little bit, this, I'm seeing here that he said it's about a fateful connection, a destined connection. Locked in sight, we're in trouble. I know you want me, leave it to me, no time to hustle. Meant for each other, no one can stop us. You know we'll be lasting forever. So people who were meant to be together, pulled together like magnets. No turning back once we're connected. Destined to connect.
You seek information, no need to be desperate. We're just getting started, yeah. Diamond plate attention, 2 minds, 1 direction, craving the connection. Patience, babe. We're pulling at each other like magnets. The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves are asking me for attention. Oh, I'm losing it. Hey, no turning back once we're connected. No turning back once we're connected. No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, why do I fall for you? No turning back. once we're connected.
This honestly isn't the sound that I was expecting for this song, but I really like it. It kind of reminds me, to me it has a similar vibe to Han's song, Run. It's a sound that I feel like is very trendy right now and kind of is a very popular sound right now. Is very much, again, like a summer song kind of sound. I like it. I wish that the drop went somewhere else than where it went, but I don't know. That could be better. It's a little more understated. So I'm loving Chan's sound in this. I mean, he kind of does a little bit of everything. He raps a little bit. He does more of like a melodic rap sometimes. He does his falsettos that he goes up to. Yeah, he's kind of an all-rounder. Enjoying it so far.
Like this sight, we're in trouble. I like and I keep making rumbles. I know you want me, don't crumble. Leave it to time, no need to hustle. Meant for each other, no one can stop us. You know that we'll be lasting forever. Feel the fire, it's burning up the danger. You know it shouldn't be, but we're pulling at each other like magnets. The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves are asking me.
Sorry, I thought I heard somebody yelling my name.
We're connected. We're turning back once we're connected. We're turning back once we're connected.
I think I like this part the best.
We're turning back once we're connected. Turning back once we're connected.
Yeah, I liked that. I actually really like that one. Sorry, I just rubbed under my eyes. I'm making myself look worse and worse in this video. I do sometimes wonder what the inspiration is for, I guess especially Three Racha, whenever they're writing songs. You know, are they actually going through some of these experiences, or is it something that like just pops in their head one day? Or are they reading a book and it has a particular theme and they're like, ooh, sorry, my light is falling. And they're like, ooh, I should write a song about that. Yeah, because I wonder why he decided to write a song about this fateful connection, this destined connection, you know? Was he considering his connection that he has with the rest of his group? Was he looking at the connection that they have with Stays? Are they looking at connections that he has with somebody else? But anyways, I liked that. So let's continue with Love Untold by Hyunjin. Alright, in front of the person who loves me, I can't even say that I love you. I don't want to sink to the ground because of that. What should I do? After becoming someone who loves you, I'm becoming someone who loves myself. Since it might hurt you, I don't cry anymore. It hurts. I don't know that it would be like this. I didn't know it would be like this. The ending I wanted so badly is right in front of me. People are truly deceitful. I used to not have things like lingering attachments, yet my heart startles when I'm around you and makes me want to breathe for no reason. Maybe I was just a young kid who acted tough, but wanted to be hugged. The tears you shed for me are also hot. Your hands that held mine are hot as well. I miss you to death. I miss you so much I could die. Will I see you if I close my eyes now? When I open my eyes, I see you smiling before me. I couldn't even gift you the season of spring, and I hated myself for it. My reflection in the mirror becomes blurry, and something warm runs down the back of my hand. In front of the person who loves me, I can't even say that I love you. I don't want to sink to the ground because of that. What should I do? After becoming someone who loves you, I'm becoming someone who loves myself. Since it might hurt you, I don't cry anymore. The broken shapes of the pastels are like feelings sorted by color. Because of the rising emotions pressing on them, they've already become like dirt, muddled and dark. Maybe my universe was bright because of you, and within it I never lost my smile. But now in a world so dark that I don't even step on my shadow, drawing you is all I do with my days. Go back, I'm beginning to wonder what kind of person I was around you, like rewinding the film reel of our memories, like rolling it up as if dreaming again. How could I forget you? Go back. If only we could go back to that time. For you, I would treasure every second of my life. In front of the person who loves me, I can't even say that I love you. And he goes through the chorus again. I want to see your smile again. I want to hear your voice again. I really want to caress you again. So is this talking about somebody who part of this sounds like it was somebody who helped him grow as a person. I used to not have things like lingering attachments. Maybe I was just a young kid who acted tough but wanted to be hugged. After becoming someone who loves you, I'm becoming someone who loves myself. So it's like some of these lyrics seem like he's talking about a person who maybe helped him become a better person, helped him love and therefore love himself. But then it kind of seems like talking about a relationship that is no more. I miss you to death. I miss you so much I could die. When I open my eyes, I see you smiling before me, but kind of making it sound like, you know, that doesn't happen in reality anymore. And then, yeah, maybe my universe was bright because of you, and within it I never lost my smile, but now in a world so dark that I don't even step on my shadow, drawing you is all I do with my days. So sounding like my universe was bright because of you when you were in it, and I never lost my smile. But now that you're not there anymore, the world is so dark I don't even step on my shadow, all I can do is draw you. But then it like moves into, but now I'm wondering what kind of person I actually was around you, trying to rewind those memories, but then also wanting to go back to that time. I don't know, it sounds like maybe had a relationship with a person who opened his eyes to the world, maybe made him a better person, able to love, and therefore love himself. But now that person is no longer there, and they wish that they could go back to how it was. Maybe go back and treasure that time that they had with them, maybe. I apologize if that's not what it's really about, but let's go ahead and listen to it.
어쩌면 난 나주길 원했던 센 척하는 어린아이가 아니었을까. 나 위에 흘리는 눈물 또한 뜨겁다. 내 손을 잡고 있던 너의 손도 뜨겁다. 죽도록 그립다. 정말 죽도록 보고 싶으면 이제는 눈 감으면 보이려나. 늦으면 내 앞에서 미소 짓던 너라서 봄이란 계절 선물해주지도 못했던 그런 넌 미웠어. 거울 속 내 모습이 흐려지고 손등에는 따뜻한 게 흘러. 널 사랑하는 사람 그 앞에서 널 사랑한단 말도 다 못해서
What I love about Hyunjin and what I think he really excels at is the melodic rap. Like sometimes he does go into the more like hard-hitting, like just rap, but I feel like he's his best to me when he's doing something like this. When he's doing that kind of like, I've always said like speaking on pitch. I think he's so good at that. I don't know, I love his tone whenever he's doing that. All of these songs, or at least this one and Connected, I feel like they're very like trendy songs, if that makes any sense. Like they're very much using the trends in music right now. I do feel like that kind of makes it so that it doesn't really stand out very much, because honestly this does sound like a song that I've heard before, but I do feel like he brings a little something special to the song, more so than like the production of the song. But anyways, let's keep going.
파스텔의 부서진 형태 색별로 모여있는 맘과 같아 차오른 감정에 눌리는 탓에 어느새 검게 섞여 물들은 때 같네 어쩌면 내 우주는 너로 인해 밝았고 그 속에서 난 미소를 잃어본 적 없었어 근데 이젠 그림자 밟을 일도 없이 어두운 세상에 널 그리는 게 유일한 내 하루야 Go back 난 네 앞에서 어떤 사람이었는지가 궁금해지고 Truck feeling이 되감기듯이 다시 꿈을 수 있냐고 Go back go back go back go back 다시 그때로 돌아갈 수만 있다면 널 위해 널 위해 널 위해 널 위해 살아가는 1분 1초 아낄 수 있을 텐데 날 사랑하는 사람 그 앞에서 널 사랑한단 말도 다 못해서 주저하고 싶지 않아 어떻게 난 널 사랑하는 사람이 되고서 날 사랑하는 내가 되고 있었어 울지 않은 너가 아플까봐 저는 보고 싶어 다시 너의 미소가 보고 싶어 다시 너의 소리가 담아주고 싶어 너를 정말 보고 싶어 다시 너의 미소가 보고 싶어 다시 너의 소리가 담아주고 싶어 너를 정말
Yeah, I liked that one. To me, it doesn't sound super unique, just as a song in general and as like a Stray Kids song, which I know this is Hyunjin. Now, who did the... It was 3RACHA who did the arrangement as well as the composition. Okay, as well as Hyunjin. Okay, so Hyunjin did some of the composition as well for the song, and then he of course did the lyrics. Yeah, I liked it, and I think it's an easy to listen to song, and it's quite a relaxing song. I love his voice. Like I said, I love his voice in this song, and I love his singing in here as well. I feel like he was doing some things that I haven't heard him done before with his singing voice. So yeah, I like it. It's not one of my favorites out of the ones that I've listened to so far, but pretty solid. Moving on to Stars and Raindrops. Okay, so this one is of course by Seungmin, and it looks like 3RACHA did not have anything to do with the song. From what I'm seeing with lyrics, composition, arrangement, it looks like Seungmin helped with the lyrics and the composition. If I hadn't let go of you until the end, would you have been happy again? It's pointless, it's all pointless, but even though it's pointless, the thoughts keep growing in my head. If I had treated you better, would things have turned out better? Would you have laughed if I'd done the opposite? It's in vain, it's all in vain. But even though I know all that, the regret keeps growing in my heart. This night where I'm left alone in the end, our memories become stars and rain down on my head, pour endlessly. The moments that we shared that were beautiful, sparkle as they come inside me, shine within my heart. Today too, I can't forget the way we looked back then. If I'm ever able to love someone again, could it be better than back then? When I repeat to myself that it's useless, that everything is meaningless, all that returns is our happy memories. This night, where I'm left alone again, the images of you become stars and rain down on my head, pour endlessly. The moments that we shared that were beautiful, sparkle as they, at the end of those memories that shined, storm clouds gather, our last scene become raindrops and rain down on my head, pour endlessly. The moments that I held on to, that I let go of, seep in as they come inside me, shine within my heart. Today too, I can't forget the way we looked back then. So it seems like a lot of people are seeming to write songs, or their songs seem to be a little bit about regret of like past relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic. This like, I should have treated you better, I wish I had appreciated what we had at the time. Like at least 3 of them have had songs kind of with similar messages. So that seems to be pretty much what this is about. So yeah, let's go ahead and listen to this one. I'm not gonna lie, the intro of that song sounded like something I would have sang in like honors chorus. It sounded like a chorus song.
끝까지 놓지 않았었다면 우린 다시 행복해졌을까. 소용없다 다 소용없다 소용없대도 생각이 자꾸 머릿속에서 자라나. 좀 더 잘했으면 잘 됐을까. 반대로 했다면 넌 웃었을까. 부질없다 다 부질없다 다 아는데도 후회가 자꾸 가슴 속에서 커져가 결국 혼자 남겨진 밤 우리의 추억이 별들이 되어 머리 위로 내려 끝없이 쏟아져요 함께 했었던 아름다웠던 순간들이 반짝이며 나에게 들어와 맘속에서 빛나요 오늘도 나는 우리 그때 모습 그대로 잊지 못해요.
This song very much sounds like it would be in a movie, like playing during a scene. It has that sound to it and kind of that like reminiscent. It almost seems like it's a song that would be playing either during a montage or during like a flashback. I love Seungmin's voice. I think I have talked about that ad nauseum, how much I love his voice. He is very much like I'm trying to figure out his vocal range, what it would be, because I don't know that he's quite a baritone, but I don't think he's really a tenor either. But I feel like he's kind of like in between a baritone and a tenor. And I don't know if he just doesn't feel comfortable doing it, but I don't hear him go into his like head voice or into falsetto very often. He sounds beautiful doing it in here. Now I think that he can bring his belt up very high. So at a time in which a lot of people are switching over to their head voice, he is still using his chest voice. So maybe that's why I haven't heard him do a falsetto very often. Yeah, he sounds beautiful in this. But I can like see movie scenes happening in my head while listening to this.
다시 누굴 사랑할 수 있다면 그때보다 더 좋을 수 있을까 쓸데없다 다 의미 없다고 되낼 때 돌아오는 건 좋았던 기억들 뿐이야 다시 혼자 남겨진 밤 너의 모습들이 별들이 되어 머리 위로 내려 끝없이 쏟아
I love songs that end like that. I like that. And I think I a lot of times will add songs to my playlist, even if they're not necessarily favorites of mine. And what I do is I typically just, like when I was first getting into BTS, I just had like a BTS playlist that as I heard a song, I just kept adding each song to the playlist. Typically, as I've said before, I most of the time have an earbud in my ear and I'm listening to music pretty much all during the day, like all day long. And so I'll just be like hearing those songs over and over. It's usually while I'm doing other stuff. And a lot of songs that I initially maybe wasn't a huge fan of or didn't take to very quickly, sometimes those songs become some of my favorites or ones that I listen to over and over again. I like to still put songs on playlists even if they don't jump out at me, or even if they're not initially like my favorite and oh my gosh, I gotta put this on a playlist, just because sometimes I end up changing my mind about stuff. Yeah, liked that one. So we've got one left. IN's Hug Me. Will you hug me tight until I fall asleep? Even on mornings we spend together, even on days when I've had a hard time, will you hug me even tighter? Will you hug me while we're together? Don't go anywhere, please just stay with me forever. Every day I just want to make you happy. I'll hug you warmly, don't leave me. I'll make sure I don't lose your pretty smile. Please hug me too, be with me. I'll make every day sweet for you. I'll give you a hug, oh baby, please give me a hug. Your laughing face, your crying face, I like it all. I want to hug you today as well. My head is full of only you. So I think of you all day long. Will you hug me tight while we're together now too? Even when you're tired or worn out, I'll stay by your side. On days when you're sad, come to my side and lean into my embrace. I'll hug you warmly, don't leave me. I'll make sure I don't lose your pretty smile. Please hug me too, be with me. I'll make every day sweet for you. I'll give you a hug, oh baby. Please give me a hug, oh baby. Cute. Basically, being someone's comfort person is what I'm getting from this. Okay, so let's listen.
잠들기 전까지 꼭 안아줄래요? 너와 함께 맞는 아침에도 힘든 시간을 보냈던 날들도 가만히 꽉 안아줄래요? 같이 있는 시간 동안 안아줄래요? 어디 가지 말고 나와 평생 있어주세요. 매일 그대를 행복하게만 해주고 싶은데 자세히 꽉 안아줄게요. 나를 떠나지 마요. 너의 예쁜 웃음 잃지 않게 해줄게요. 그대도 날 안아주세요. 나와 함께 해줘요. 매일 달콤한 하루를 만들어줄게요. I give you a hug, oh baby. Please give me a hug, oh baby. 웃는 얼굴 우는 얼굴 모두 좋아서 오늘도 난 안아주고 싶어. 내 머릿속엔 너만 가득해서 온종일 네 생각하고 같이 있는 지금도 꽉 안아줄래요? 힘들고 지친 순간도 옆에 내가 있어줄게요. 슬픈 날들은 내 곁으로 와 기대요 내 품에 자세히 꽉 안아줄게요. 나를 떠나지 마요. 너의 예쁜 웃음 잃지 않게 해줄게요. 그대도 날 안아주세요. 나와 함께 해줘요. 매일 달콤한 하루를 만들어줄게요. I give you a hug, oh baby. Please give me a hug, oh baby.
I think that was the shortest one, wasn't it? That was definitely a sweet song. It wasn't one of my favorites as far as the sound of the song and like the genre of the song, but to me it fits IN. I do wish that I sometimes wish that IN would be a little more experimental with his voice, because I feel like he has a great sound. He just is very like flat sometimes, and I don't mean in pitch, but like he just doesn't do a lot with his voice. And so sometimes I feel like, especially if you're doing a full song by yourself, and maybe I need to listen to Maknae on top, because I've liked the little bits and pieces that I have heard of that song. So maybe he does it more in that song. When you're part of a group and are just singing like a line here and there, it's not a big deal. But when you're singing like a full song, if you kind of sing it the same way the whole way through, it can sometimes become a little boring. So yeah, I sometimes wish that he would just be like a little more experimental with his voice. Gosh, I feel like I'm always talking crap about IN, and I don't mean to, because I think he's got a great voice. I think he's got great presence. I think he's a wonderful addition to this group. So I don't want anybody to think that I think poorly of him, because I don't at all. I just think there are some things that he can do to, you know, improve even more. But this song in particular does sound like the type of song that one could find to be a bit boring. And I feel like there's that I don't want to say there's a whole genre of that music, but let's be real, sometimes those songs like I'm Yours by Jason Mraz, sometimes certain songs by Ed Sheeran, James Blunt, or like Colby Calais, Norah Jones. Although Norah Jones to me sometimes does different things with her voice that makes me like it, but I know a lot of people get very bored with Norah Jones, but that's like kind of her sound. And I feel like songs like this kind of are in that genre, you know, of songs that are good to like relax to, you know, and even sometimes be comforted by, but they're not anything spectacular or like innovative or anything like that. I still liked it, but it was not one of my favorites. So I think my favorites were Doodle and Limbo off of this album from the solo songs. I think those are my two favorites. But yeah, I think these were pretty solid solos. I enjoyed listening to all of them. So that is it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, give this a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye y'all.